My friend is at the other arm and he's in the middle, but he's like laid out, right? He's like laying down. Like his face is like in my lap, right? And like, I don't know what's going on, but I see him like tooting. Why the trade? I can trade. Why is it trade? I can like this. The conversation turns into a you don't miss me type beat.
Red, my name is Pink. I made him go get that ink. Let him eat it pretty pussy. Now he keep trying to link. I'm pimping Pinky Ring. His ex is a smanky dink. I'm about to pop a thingy. Then
You're probably gonna be laughing throughout this whole video because this whole situation is so stupid. But it's literally the funniest thing ever. But let's get right into this video about how my trade went to the bottom of my friend. My sister. Anyways, do not douche for DL trade. A little backstory on how me and this little trade met. Well, let's just have it, y'all. We met on the grind, you know, hard R. Just talking. I was like literally just talking like to him. And it was just like, we were like friends more than anything, I feel. And there was never anything like real like, oh damn, I'm like, you fine, like that. But like we were still like, there was like a friendship vibe there first, before anything, first and foremost. And that's really important for like wanting to talk to somebody, wanting to just, you know, build a friendship, build a relationship, build anything. So I prefer that over anything, over looks. I prefer personality and friendship. Sounds dumb, but how are we gonna talk if we can't even talk for real? Get up on your good foot. A little description about the little piece of trade. He was like 5'11", 6 foot, light skin, tatted. I wouldn't say he was buff. I would say he's bigger, but like not on the buff side. Like he's leaning towards over there, but like he's not really over here. Like he's over here. Had like a fade, taper fade kind of beat. Little afro, not too much going on, just a little whistling. You know, cute in the face, but not too much. Like, I don't like him pretty, but he was leaning a little too much to the pretty side. This is the prettiest I'll go before it gets too pretty on him. Or I can't, like, it just gave me like, oh, you just think you're better than me? Honestly, that's kind of what it gave. He thought he was better than me. He thought he was the bad girl in the situation. And I'm like, there is no way I'm sitting in front of you and you think you're the bad girl? Bad girl. No ma'am, no ma'am. Words to Usher? No. He was like a fake hood boy, but he was definitely a soft boy at heart. Just because the things he would talk about, the things he cared about, he was definitely a soft boy. Like you get him around and he is soft. Cunt almost. Soft and cunt almost. So the first time we linked up, I think I literally went to him. I know, sounds crazy. I would never do this ever again, but this is like my second year on my own and I just felt like whatever. And mind you, this is a guy, like before we even linked up, we were FaceTiming all the time, talking all the time, texting all the time. Just like we were inseparable pretty much. Like I would go to sleep talking on the phone with him because he was literally just like a friend. So that's why, like, you know, I felt comfortable enough to go link him in his town, at his place. But not too much on me, not too much on me. We chilled at his place, ate food. It wasn't anything crazy. We just literally hung out. Like it was just like a cute little chill vibe. Mind you, this whole thing lasted literally through one summer. I think we spoke like that for like 2 months. He stayed like a good like be a little far. So like, you know, because we just had a really good vibe, so I just felt like maybe the link was worth it, right? Second link, chair, 100 degrees out. Mind you, I am a lace front girl in the summertime. I had on a little body wave, little glue down. It was 100 degrees and you wanted me to go on a hike with the freaking wig on? And tell me why I literally saw my whole wig off. But, you know, that's okay, that's okay. That was neither here nor there. I literally met all of his friends on the hike. Second link, I'm meeting all your friends. Interesting, okay? Interesting. There was a girl there though. She was the girlfriend of one of his friends. She gave me like weird energy because, I mean, I'm not gonna say like, oh, I didn't want people to know it's my tea, but it was just like, these people don't know my tea and I'm hanging around. And they don't even know me. So, and they gonna start, just be like the gross. Be like the gross. But she was just like, I was coming around being really friendly with them. The guys were really cool. The guys were like really friendly or whatever. But it was this girl. She wasn't really talking. Like I was saying hi. I was trying to make conversation with them. And she would like turn away or not talk to me. And I'm just like, okay. Like I can see I'm not wanted here, Miss Mama. Like it's okay. Because I'm not going to really do too much. I'm not going to really push up on you. Too weak. Gave like she was trying to peep the scene and see why I was there pretty much, or see what it gave, or it honestly probably gave that she wanted him because he was probably the finest. He, girl, looking at all them friends, he was definitely the best looking one. I don't want to get into it. I don't really want to get into it. He was definitely the best looking one, but it was just like, you got a man over there and y'all hugged up. Mind you, they just got married recently in 2024. Yeah, they got married in 2024. And it was just hunky-dory. Nothing really happened on the hike too crazy. You know, like we did a little hike. It was hot. It was 100 degrees. Went back to his place. He sucked on my toes a little bit. But, you know, nothing crazy. It was just like a little listening, you know. A little sweaty tone in my mouth. But, you're, hey, whatever you're into, I'm here to... And he was eating like it was just... yeah! He was eating like it was a full horse meal. This is also the guy I briefly mentioned in that video about the two girls who tried to take my man. But I briefly mentioned him because one of the girls in that story time, we actually had him in common as well. I asked her if it was okay if I spoke to him and all of these things, but you know, it was, you know, girls are always funny when it comes to a dude. Like, if I asked your permission to talk to him, why are you still being weird to me? Like I said before, we spoke for 1 summer, 2 months, but we continued to talk for years. Like we were still friends up until this year, okay, 2024. Nothing serious, we were just chilling, okay? I have some videos, I'm going to insert them. When your BQ matches you. Look, BQ. We're twins.
Hey, you got the red shit on, you know what I'm saying? Red gang. I like the lighter red though.
Oh, they do look tough.
I know. It look tough on me. We had stopped talking because of the distance between us. Mind you, he was coming down, I was going up, you know, like we were just doing the damn thing. And it was just like, the distance was kind of like, it's not summer anymore, it's kind of cold, like, and I didn't drink, like, you know, it was just a lot for us. And I was honestly okay with not really talking to him anymore. But I did say to him, if we stop talking and I stop having whatever feelings I have, I'm never gonna feel them again, because we didn't make it to that point where, oh, that's my man. Like, I wasn't delusional over this man. I was like, okay, if we stop talking, I'm not gonna feel these feelings ever again. And he was like, okay. And I was true. I was talking to other people. He was talking to other people, and my feelings never came back. I usually don't like to go back and forth, except for like this one person. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk. Us not talking anymore was his suggestion that I was 100% okay with, just because, yeah, we didn't stay that close to each other, and I was literally okay with that. So he's literally talking to other girls, and I'm talking to other guys, and we're just remaining friends in that time. We dated another guy for 7 months, like, you know, it was a whole thing. We were still friends. Yeah. That guy, I wish I never spoke to him. During this whole situation, he literally gets a girlfriend, right? And he kind of goes radio silent a little bit. And I'm like, this is weird for him, because he would send me stuff on Instagram. He would text my number. He would be calling me all day, even though he had other girls he was talking to. Mind you, I wasn't talking to him like that. We were literally just friends. I didn't see it for us. I didn't see it for him. He was silent on me, and I hadn't heard from him, I think, in like a month or so. Right? And it was just what's going on? Another friend had come down into town because it was our other friend's birthday, mind you. So I called him. I called his number and I was blocked. Child, trying to figure out what's going on. Because I was FaceTiming him during that time. No answer, no reply, no nothing. And then I called him because my friend had came into town. I called him from her number. And he went through and he picked up. So what if he picked up, I hung up because you're not about to play in my face. So then he's texting the number, calling the number, trying to see who has his number. Clearly, I mean, shoot, like this person just got, like, he's trying to see who's calling him and all of the things of the things. It's like, why would you sit here and play my face and block me, right? I eventually answered the phone. I basically cussed him out a little bit. I was like, oh, so you blocking numbers now? He said that the reason why he blocked me was because his girlfriend went through his phone and saw this video of him and I, and you know, it was one of them XX videos. I'm not really gonna get too much into it, like, but y'all could like assume what's going on in the video. Get up on your good foot. He made him unfollow me on Instagram, block my number, and block all of the girls, all of my friends that he was friends with. Mind you, the reason why I had my friends following him was because he was in this relationship with this girl, and like they were in a toxic relationship. It was a lot. He was asking for advice about their relationship and what he should do because he did something really dumb. They moved in together really quickly and it wasn't working. He was asking for advice and stuff all the time. So that's how he got in contact with one of my friends. And it was her birthday coming up. I might be remembering this wrong, but I think when he answered, that's when I invited him. I asked my friend if it was okay if he came down because they were already in communication. So he came to her birthday. Started talking again from that point forward. And then the night of my friend's birthday, he came down. He was there before me. I don't know how, even though I live 30 minutes away from my friend. He lives a little trip away. But he got there before me and I came, I think, last. And he was there, but he wasn't really talking to her because he don't know her like that, but he was just in her house. The day of the birthday, we went out to dinner, and then we went back to my friend's place to drink some drinky drinks. To the dinner, and we took Uber there. Mind you, the whole time we're out, he's like stuck to me like glue, pretty much, and he's acting like he's my, like he's sitting next to me like he's my piece, like he don't know nobody else but me. So I'm like, okay, like, right? So at the dinner, he's sitting next to me. In the Uber, he's sitting next to me. And it's just like, that's my friend, that's my homeboy. When we get back to her place, everyone is kind of doing their own thing for a little bit, but we are about to play a card game. I remember we played Uno. Uno is so fun with a bunch of people and the vibes are lit, like, don't shade. Like, it might be an old school game, but that game is still fun. Crazy 8, still tea. We're like chilling. And then 2 of the friends that were there, mind you, it was 3 other people besides me and him. 2 of the friends went to go do a little, what's the name? So they stepped outside to do the what's the name. The other friend, I forgot what she was doing. I think she got a phone call and then she went to her room and it was just me and him and we're sitting on the couch. Nothing about the situation was more than just friends until this moment. So we're chilling. Mind you, the type of person that I am is when I get like really like close to somebody, love language is touch. I'll have my girlfriends, I'll be sitting on their laps, or like I'll like lay my legs on their lap or something like that, just something, or I'll be touching them, just like we'll be like, or I'll lean on them, something. We're like, when I'm, yeah, one of the things, like, if you wanna be my friend, you gotta be my motherfucking boyfriend. We're sitting on the couch and somehow he ends up like into my legs a little bit. Something like that, like it was like his like chest was like, I don't know, he's like, he was like, his face is here, if that makes sense. Face was here. I just look so big. His face was here and like he was like laying out on the couch. We're just talking, and we're just like talking about like, oh, like how he has a girlfriend now. He has his own thing going on, but somehow the conversation turns into a "you don't miss me" type beat. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, I'm just, we're here right now. Like, I miss you. Like, we talk all the time, so how can I miss you? He was like, you know what I mean? Just, you and I, like how we used to talk, like how we used to hang out. You don't miss that. And I'm like, I told you before, in addition to picking my food out, I'm sure I started going to the boutique, said, I told you before, like, if you let me get over the feelings that I have, even if they're superficial or whatever feelings, I'm never gonna feel them ever again. And I didn't, but it was like a almost puppy dog type beat. And I'm like, I told him this before. And now he's in my face looking real sad. And like, we're just sitting there for a minute, but he's still right here. Mind you, this whole conversation happening right here. And I'm like, I don't tell you, I don't tell you like this. Like, I already said, like, what do you want from me? Like, and he's just looking real sad. But like, there was like a moment, like a pause where we're both just like looking at each other. And it just, the energy just gave that. It just gave. You know what I mean? Like, when you just, when you that girl and you don't put it on in one day, a couple days, what's today? They always gonna come back. Yeah, all the pieces come back. I'm just gonna say like that. Just chilling. We're just like whatever still. And like, our friends start coming back and my friend comes out the room and everyone is just like around the dinner table now and we're just drinking. I think we're playing a drinking game or something like that. And everybody's just lit, asking questions, having fun, drinking drinks. And then we're still just talking. Everybody's just talking. Somehow, the two friends that went to go smoke, they're chilling and doing their own thing. And my friend and I end up on a couch, right? With the boy. And this is in the living room, mind you. I don't know, they're like playing, doing their thing. The birthday girl and him, they're playing. And it's giving, I didn't peep what was going on, but like, I guess they were like, she just was like pushing him, he was pushing her, but very playful vibes. The girl was the girl who was also helping him with his situation, mediate certain things with him, and, not him and his girlfriend, but just him, how to better handle situations with her. So, okay. We all end up on the same couch. We all end up on the same couch. And I'm sitting on the end near the arm of the chair. My friend is at the other arm and he's in the middle, but he's like laid out, right? He's like laying down. Like his face is like in my lap, right? And like, I don't know what's going on, but I see him like two in his little, what's the name of? And my friend is like, I thought she was just like touching his butt, right? So I got to look at everybody feeling a little freaky, a little fun. I saw her like moving her hand on his butt. And like, I thought she was just like touching the cheeks, right? And I'm just like, I'm peeping the scene and I'm like, not my fake hood trade, tooting and booting. I wasn't embarrassed. I was like, I was feeling the liquor too, but I was like, do not do trade to get trade. My friend is feeling it. He's feeling it. Let me get up and go. So I said to him, okay, I'm still gonna stir because I see him tooting or hand on his what's name. Mind you, there's three trans girls and a fish and him. So I'm like, let me get up. My friend, whose birthday it was, she's trans, and you know, there's no other way he could buy them for fish unless she got a little what's name, but you know, buy them for fish. You know, I don't even know if she get down like that. So I get up and go in the room with my other friends, and I'm like, girl, they out there getting it. When I walk in the room, and they're like, what do you mean? I said, girl, he's tooting ass for her. He's tooting ass for her. And my friend was like, I told you he was a between. Mind you, she was calling him a between all night, and I had to like literally come to his defense, and I was like, girl, stop calling him that. I wasn't like embarrassed for me, but I was just like, girl, okay, now it's getting a little bully vibes. I mean, I was getting between vibes a little bit before. I didn't want to say too much, because I was like, you thought you was the bad girl, but it was really me, and this is why. Because you wanted to get suited and booted. I went in the room, Mind you, I think we left them out there for like 30 minutes by themselves, but we were peeking through the door, and like I would just see, I don't know. I feel like we caught the end of it, and like I was trying to put my phone out through the door just to record and see what was going on. But baby, they was acting nervous, and they was like, oh, we can see you guys recording us, we can see your phone. So bitch, we was caught. We couldn't get nothing, we couldn't record nothing. But the night ended. He goes home. I think I was spending the night, or I was going home, I don't know what it was. I think at the time was like 11 o'clock. He leaves, and we just get to talking, girl. I was like, girl, what a gave her about, oh, da 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 da. It's funny that he did that because he was over here talking about how he missed me, how, oh, he don't miss me, this, da, da, da. And he was like, girl, the whole night, my friend, whose birthday it was, she was like, the whole night he was begging to munch on a girl. Like, you know, like when we were play fighting a little bit, he kept pushing on me. Like when he was like leaning on the couch, he was like begging me and holding on to me, like, please, 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 let me just go. Let me, like, please, 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 just go to the bathroom. Girl. I was like, oh, so it fit really perfect because he was begging for you all night. And when y'all was on the couch and he was tooted and booted, I was like, oh, girl, so it just basically gave like, oh, he wanted you for real. Girl. When I say they had an exchange of something on the couch, an exchange was had. An exchange was had. An exchange was motherfucking had. It was weird, in my opinion, because, I mean, I didn't feel anything for real in the moment, but it was just the whole idea that, like, you were just telling me, asking me if I missed you, but like in that way, or you don't miss me, like you don't miss what we used to do, like how we used to link, how we used to chill. What's your vibe? What's your angle? What's your tea? Like, can we get into you real quick? It was just really interesting. So me and my friend literally not confronted him, but she convinced me to speak to him about the situation, which I did. And he was like, you know, definitely like it got out of hand, da 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 da. But like I didn't mean to be like messy or this and that. It was just the heat of the moment. Things were going on pretty much. That was his excuse. Which, I mean, right now, I don't care. I cared a little bit then, but like I was like so over it by like at the end of us talking, me and my friend. But yes, this is only part one, you guys, because things are unfolding behind the scenes. Y'all, the tea is getting juicier, it's getting spicier, it's getting, what's the name here? So y'all stay tuned if y'all want to know about what the trade is up to. Now, how the trade is acting up. Now, buy the trade, act the trade, buy the trade, act like this. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed part one. If anything is confusing, just a little, you know, if y'all need any clarification, always remember, do not douche for DL trade. I love that video, like down. But I will definitely update y'all on things that are unfolding currently to this day. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I will be back with more videos.